Once upon a time, in a vast ocean, there existed a small, deserted island. On this island lived a man named Jonathan, who found himself stranded there after a terrible storm capsized his fishing boat. The island was uninhabited, isolated from civilization, and surrounded by treacherous water. That seemed impossible to navigate. Jonathan, a middle-aged man with a rugged appearance and a resilient spirit, woke up on the sandy shore, disoriented and filled with despair. As he surveyed his surroundings, he realized the gravity of his situation. The island was nothing more than a dot in the vastness of the ocean, with no signs of human life or any means of communication. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Jonathan struggled to survive, relying on his resourcefulness to procure food and fresh water. He built a small shelter using driftwood, palm leaves, and vines, providing him with some protection from the elements. But despite his efforts, he couldn't shake off the profound loneliness that enveloped him. Driven by a deep longing to escape, Jonathan spent his days exploring the island, searching for any signs of hope. He climbed the highest hills, scanning the horizon for any sight of passing ships or airplanes. He collected pieces of wreckage from his boat, hoping to fashion some sort of distress signal that might catch the attention of a distant vessel. One fateful day, as Jonathan stood on a rocky outcrop, he noticed a glimmer of light on the horizon. His heart leaped with joy as he realized it was a ship, slowly making its way toward him. Overwhelmed with excitement, he quickly lit a fire on the beach, hoping the billowing smoke would attract the attention of the crew. To his dismay, however, the ship seemed to change course, veering away from the island. Jonathan's hope began to dwindle, but he refused to surrender to despair. He knew he had to take matters into his own hands if he ever wanted to leave the island. Using his limited resources, Jonathan constructed a makeshift raft out of bamboo and vines. It was a rudimentary vessel, but his determination fueled his desire to escape. He gathered provisions, including food, water, and tools, and carefully loaded them onto the raft. With a heavy heart, Jonathan bid farewell to the desolate island that had become his home. He pushed the raft into the water, using its makeshift paddle to navigate through the treacherous waves. The journey was perilous, with the vastness of the ocean threatening to swallow him whole. Days turned into nights, and nights into weeks. Jonathan battled exhaustion, hunger, and the relentless sun beating down upon him. But he refused to give up. He clung to a flicker of hope, pushing himself forward, fueled by the distant memory of human connection. Finally, on a bright, sunny morning, as he scanned the horizon, a miracle unfolded before his eyes. A ship appeared in the distance, its silhouette growing larger by the minute. Jonathan's heart swelled with relief and gratitude. He waved his arms frantically, catching the attention of the crew. Rescued from his lonely exile, Jonathan was welcomed aboard the ship with open arms. The crew marveled at his resilience and determination to survive against all odds. They offered him food, water, and a warm bed, providing him with the comfort he had longed for during his time on the island. As the ship sailed toward civilization, Jonathan's journey served as a testament to the strength of the human spirit. He had faced isolation, loneliness, and the harsh realities of nature, but through unwavering perseverance, he had triumphed